What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Tony Swedberg, and today we're gonna talk about why I go into work and what I focus on. And I really, the other day, this is where I came up with this video idea, is because I'm like, I need to go in there and make some, create some momentum and get some traffic coming in the store. Like, I wasn't working a deal, and after my off day, I feel like I lose connection with like people I'm working, and I just kind of relax. And then when I get back to work, if I don't have an appointment that day after my off day, I just feel like, those are 2 days where I didn't sell a car. So I get back in there, I just start calling people, getting momentum going, guys. And that's what it's all about, is just calling people, getting momentum going, cleaning out your organizer. It's very important to clean out your organizer. The reason why is there's really important calls in there. Stuff like, people you have to follow up with. You schedule them the next day because you have to call them, and you promise you're going to call them and give them this information. And if your organizer's packed with phone calls, you don't even get to those calls that you have to make. So keeping it clean, keeping it tight. Remember, guys, creating momentum. I had 6 appointments that one day. I know you guys are curious on how many I sold. I sold 3 cars that day, and I sold 3 cars the day before. So I sold 6 cars in 2 days, just in one weekend. My first month here, I'm almost in first place. It took me a second to get going, but I think I'm like 4 cars away from first place. So just a couple more of those weekends, and I'm up there. On another note, I think that tonight I am going to jump on like a live stream. So if you guys want to check out the live stream, it's going to be around 9 p.m. and that's Florida time, maybe a little bit earlier. It's going to be a decently long live stream, so make sure to tune in for that. You guys can message me any questions on the live stream. I'll try to answer as many as I can. I'm not one of those people who, just ignores the questions you guys ask. So I'll answer as many as I can. So one of the days that I sold 3 cars was on a Sunday. It was in a 6-hour period. I sold 3 cars. And it wasn't like 2 hours I sold one, 2 hours I sold one, 2. No, they all came in at the same time. I had them at 3 different desks, and I was working every single deal. And they liked me so much, and I was so nice to them, and they let me work all 3 deals. They let me work with this person. They knew I was working with everybody. This person, after I sold them a Jeep, they like rolled down their window and said, "Tony's the best, it's worth the wait, he's amazing," and kind of just like helped me out. And what that did is it bought me some time to sell them a car and not have to split it. But I saw where the person's coming from. If they're frustrated, or if I'm taking too long, I'm gonna go grab a good salesman and split my deal and do the right thing. But that wasn't the case. They were okay hanging out. On this day, every single deal was a loser deal, a bunch of mini deals, and that's okay, guys. I mean, I think I'm getting paid like $200, $250 per mini deal. I don't know my pay plan perfectly. I just know it's really strong. But when I hit my bonuses, all those, and they're new cars. So when I hit my bonuses, plus I get the money from Chrysler or Jeep or whatever on the little card they give me, it all adds up to where I'm getting paid $500-$600 per sale. So I'm not chasing the gross as much. I'm just, when the gross is there, I hold it. But when I'm back and forth making these appointments and sending them numbers, then it can get extremely hard to hold gross. But when the opportunity presents itself, you definitely want to hold that gross, because I do have a couple 3-4 pounders in there this month, and it's really going to bump up my paycheck a lot, you guys. Bring it from $8,000 to maybe $12,000. I'm not sure what my check's going to be, but I'm tracking a pretty big check. So as long as the place I'm at is okay with me showing you guys, I'll definitely show you guys my check this month. So just to close that, really, last night I closed this deal. This guy came in, he was paying cash on this van. And what I did is, my first pencil, he's paying cash, and he's been at a couple dealerships. He's been searching. We got him in. He only wants to email. So you can kind of see, very educated buyer, only talks through email, that kind of thing. Well, he comes in. First pencil we're at, I believe it was 35,222, out the door, including everything. And he's trying to get down to 33. We're already losing over $1,000 on the deal. I'm not really gonna cut the deal much more. Even if I did, we're not gonna get to his number, so he's not gonna be happy anyway. I go into explaining, before you guys came in, we knew you're very smart, educated buyers. You did your research. You've been at a few dealerships. We already sent you all the rebates and discounts that we can provide you. So after explaining, how educated he is, and we already presented you with all that, and how my manager wouldn't bring me out here with that much room, which is $2,200 in room. After that, I went back because he's like, I'll still write 33 because I want to show him that I can work with him and that I just am trying to fit my car in his budget and kind of, you guys get a great deal. I get a sale. I explain that to him and I go back and he puts it just at 35. He takes off another 222 bucks. Okay, I come back and I said, listen guys, I was right here. He's able to take off another 222 bucks just to show you that, we're trying to work with you. In terms of taking off that much, we're not able to do that. Did you guys have like a transfer tag? This is including a new tag. So take in mind, that's, over $400. But if you had a transfer, you could save $300 there, and totally took their mind off like the whole out the door number. And they're like, yeah, you know what? We could use that one tag. And him and his wife are going back and forth. And they're like, yeah, okay, we'll use this tag. Okay, 34.7 out the door, transfer tag. Let me just get a signature right here. And just signed right away. Made the deal. And it's really just about being quick on your feet. It's going to come with time, you guys. And I'm sure all of you guys heard, like, after presenting, the numbers go quiet. The reason for that, like, the first person who talks loses. The reason why is because you don't want to go back and forth. Going back and forth just creates an argument. Really, you just want to listen to them, give an educated reason why the numbers are the way they are, in a way that they can understand and in a way that they feel like they're getting a good deal. And that's all it is. Just making them feel secure and then asking them for the business. It's a lot of like understanding how they feel and letting them know that, and then explain, I know how you feel, but this is why that's not going to work. And this is why we can't do that, and just kind of talking sense into them, and then ask for the business and close the deal. So what I want you guys to do is go out there, create some momentum, call everybody in service, shoot them a text through the little text thing if you got that, and start working deals with a bunch of people. After setting an appointment, setting 2 appointments, I know it's going to be exciting. You have some stuff, upcoming, but I want you guys to keep going. I don't want you guys to stop at 1 or 2. And I want you to feel what it feels like to create a lot of momentum, have a lot of appointments. Don't feel like you're getting overwhelmed. You take the ones that matter, and the other ones you can split. Ask somebody to help you. Just introduce yourself when they come in and say, hey, I got this person. This is one of my best guys here. He's going to help you guys out. And then explain to the salesman what they're looking at, and boom, let them go. And hopefully that turns into a half deal. But start creating that momentum, guys. Don't just worry about working one deal, because you guys are going to end up upset most of the time, blacked out. They didn't buy a car. But when you have 6 appointments like I did, when the 3 of them don't buy, or the 2 of them don't show up, and the other one has bad credit, you still got 3 more, and you make a deal out of all 3 of them, and you have a great day. And at the end of the day, you're not worried about the ones you lost. So that's the tip for today. I hope you guys join the live stream tonight. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to be answering any questions you guys have. Make sure to slam that like button. It helps support my video. I appreciate it. Have a great day.